Alright, for this test we're doing the ramp up, ramp down oven profile. So we're going to be measuring the temperature as the oven ramps up and ramps back down as it cools. So we're going to be doing this for the leaded solder profile. So we're going to select to run a profile, and we are choosing the leaded profile right now.
What's the voltage now, or temperature?
57. Tends to bounce a little bit more on the
temperature now.
58. It's really kind of in the same ballpark. We haven't had a chance to really warm up yet. 55 I saw. I think we're starting to get actual heating now.
Temperature now?
59.
Temperature now?
71.
Temperature now?
79.
Temperature now?
94.
Temperature?
102.
Temperature now?
109.
Temperature now?
120.
Temperature now?
127.
Temperature now?
136.
Temperature now?
146.
Temperature now?
152.
I assume that means it's dwell mode?
Yeah, we're in dwell mode now, so I heard the relay click off.
Temperature now?
162.
Temperature now?
165.
Temperature now?
165.
Temperature now?
164.
Temperature now?
160.
Temperature now?
158.
Temperature now?
154.
Temperature now?
150. Probably going to turn back on real soon here. There we go. 147. Ooh, that Windows actually worked pretty well.
Yeah, it does.
Especially because it doesn't have to be like a solid thing. It doesn't matter. 144.
Temperature now?
148.
Temperature now?
152. Now we're going to start climbing up.
Temperature now?
157.
Temperature now?
164.
Temperature now?
170.
Temperature now?
179.
Temperature now?
189.
Temperature now.
195.
Temperature now.
201. It was being hot near it.
Temperature now.
208.
Temperature now.
214.
Temperature now.
221. Almost there.
Temperature now.
226.
Now is relay clicking off.
Yep, the relay is off.
Temperature now.
231. And we're gonna start cooling down.
Temperature now.
229.
Temperature now.
222. Just want to have a drying period on the way down.
This is going to be a fairly slow decline.
Yeah.
Temperature now.
213. Oh, that's why this is the funnest test of all.
Yep.
This isn't bad because nothing's broken at least.
Yeah, it's fairly straightforward. I'm just trying to get a profile to see what this thing does.
I feel bad for you having to graph all this.
Temperature now.
200.
Excel is a wonderful program, I have to
Yeah, I mean just entering all this in.
say. Temperature now.
193. So during that, after we do this, I really should update my the rest of my block stuff.
Temperature now.
183. Go over that and make with a fine-tooth comb and make sure there's nothing out of place.
Temperature now.
177.
Temperature now.
169.
Going down a decent rate, I guess.
Yeah, not like fast from the looks of it, but that's good. We don't want it to cool off too fast.
Temperature now.
162.
Temperature now.
155.
I suppose maybe you can glance down at the thermometer in there. It's really useful to compare it to initially a test. You have to just soak the chamber to a specific temperature.
Yeah, this thing is pretty... It's definitely lagging.
It's going to lag so far behind that it's almost useless.
No, this thing was not meant for precision measurement.
No. Temperature now.
145.
With the oven, I had to saturate the oven as best I could and then actually take a measurement. So I'd let it sit there for like 10 or 15 minutes in my apartment, and then I'd take a measurement. But
We have not really found a great way to measure a lot of this stuff. This really has been our best way, is using this thing.
Temperature now.
140.
New temperature.
135.
I don't know when we should technically stop it. So I guess maybe when it gets down below 100 again.
Yeah, 100. That's when you could yank it out. I mean, we could wait until it's room temperature. We're going to be waiting here forever because of the insulation.
temperature now?
129. I think they get to a point like they'll just get silly.
Yep, it'll just keep slowly and slowly decreasing. New temperature?
125. You throw me off with the instead of a temperature now.
Yeah, I know.
I get in a groove.
Keep it consistent.
Keep in a groove. First time you did that, that really threw me off. I almost was like,
say what?
I was expecting you to be asking me a question or something, just because it wasn't temperature now.
It is kind of a stupid and boring message. I should spice it up some.
Yeah, but that fits this whole test here so well.
New data point.
120. New science number. Even gone to 100 is getting kind of slow.
Yeah, it is. Once it gets to 100, then fine.
I think the audience gets a point at that.
Realistically, you could probably open it after it cools off for a little bit, and just let it drain faster. It's kind of slow.
No. Well, once we get hit 100, I think that's.
Good.
I think we're safe.
New data point.
113.
Almost there.
Oh, and the unleaded is gonna be even longer. Not that much longer, but longer.
We may not have to go down to 100 on that one. New data point.
110. So should we give this time just to get rid of any residual heat?
Some. It's impossible to get rid of all, but we can open it up and let it out.
Just some. Let it drop back down to like the below 60 degrees C.
New data point.
107. Almost there. Come on, time's a wasting.
New data point.
104.
Just let me know when it gets to 100 now, I guess. There's no point in taking another one until it gets there.
Hope this video is as fun to watch as it was to make. Oh, come on. 100. There we are. We made it. Alright, and that concludes our probably the most exciting test we're going to give. Except for the one that'll be unleaded, because it'll be slightly longer.
Takes about 12 minutes to get back down to 100.
Alright, so we're looking at probably like
you
a
can
15.
look at what I'm doing here if you want.
Alright, and that's our test.